What's good, chum? I'm coming out with another video. With this, we're going to be talking about Strickland because, as you guys know, he recently lost his second fight to Dricus, and his coach decided to hop on a podcast and talk smack about him, saying that Sean didn't give it his all, that it was an uninspiring fight to watch, and that he's here to coach world champions, so Sean has to let him know what he's about to do. And Sean Strickland, man, the guy is funny as hell. He decided to respond to it, and literally during the start of the video, he said, "Unfortunately, my coach decided to turn into an influencer, so I have no choice but to respond to this." I'm going to play the clip, then I'm going to come back to you.
All right, guys, keep tagging me about this whole Eric thing, and goddamn it, because I like Eric. He's a friend of mine, and he's going to continue to be a friend of mine. Will he probably be in my corner? Probably not. We have so many great guys at Extreme, Nate, Ray Cepho. We have so many savages that I would love to corner me. But, you know, man, that entire fight camp was just a struggle. Like, it was a fucking struggle. And, guys, we all have excuses as to why we didn't win or why we won and we shouldn't have won. We all fucking have excuses, and they don't fucking matter. The only reason why I'm making this video is because Eric had to go do a fucking podcast and become an influencer. So now I got to, like, all right, kind of explain myself. Opportunity. And not just with fighting. Opportunity never comes when it's supposed to. It doesn't matter what the circumstances, what the situation is. You will never wake up and say, no, today is the perfect day for opportunity. It will come at the worst fucking time. It will come at the worst time. And how many times it comes and you raise your hand and you say, you know what, like, I'm fucking ready. A lot of times you fail. A lot of the times you fail. But a lot of times you don't fail. And it's like, you must say yes. This is not an excuse, but that entire camp was just a struggle of I'm good. Knowing you're not good. I was in Colombia like 7 weeks out, and getting stem cells on a broken bone. Again, bone healed fine, not an excuse. It just kind of weighs in the back of your head. I was training with that Ritter guy, the submission guy, and he hit me with a whizzer. It was already broken. And dude, I thought my arm fucking snapped. It's like, I got to go to Colombia. Like, this is fucked. But all camp, this is just in the back of your head. And like, you just keep telling yourself, I'm fucking good. And I think this is just what all men do. Like, all men do this. Like, you look in the mirror and, like, even though you know you're not good, you're like, I'm fucking good, dude. You're a fucking man. You sack up. But all camp, dude, whether it be, you know, the staph infection, the broken arm, the having to get a visa that didn't get approved until a week, not being able to get cornermen out there. This entire camp was like a struggle of I'm not good, but me looking in the mirror and saying, sack up. And, you know, man, nothing away from Dricus. He came there, fought his ass off, fucking broke my nose. Like, dude, fucking, hell yeah, man. Like, hats off. Did you fought like a fucking man? But, you know, you guys, I don't fight to put belts on the wall. I don't fucking fight because, you know, Eric wants to go do a fucking fancy podcast. That's not why I fight. Before fighting, you guys, I mean, I had, like, the lowest self-esteem, fucking couldn't even look at myself in the fucking mirror. Like, I didn't even know what, like, dignity was, you know, when I first started fighting. And kind of through fighting, man, like, I've learned, like, so much. I've met so many fucking amazing people. Through the UFC and fighting and fight fans, like, you guys have changed my fucking life. Like, you've made me grow so much as a person, in the ring and out of the ring, and that's why I fight. I fucking love it. I got a lot of fights left on my contract. I love fighting. I'm going back to the gym. I'm working my ass off, and I'm starting from fucking square one. And that's just kind of how life is, dude. Like, you'll always get a step back where you're like, all right, well, I got to start over again. And you have a choice. You either sack up and you do it, or you fucking quit. And I'm going to sack up and do it. And you know what? Fuck you guys. I broke my nose, like, fucking 3 times in that round. And every single time, I didn't quit. I didn't go sit on the stool and say, hey, my nose is broken, I can't fight. I adjusted every fucking time. And I thought, you know, man, maybe I'll get lucky, maybe I won't. But at the end of the day, dude, we all have a fucking story, and no one gives a fuck. I'm grateful for my life. I love my job. I love my fans. I support you guys just as much as you support me. Back in the gym, sack up, and on to the next.
So here's my quick take on this before I let you guys go. I know y'all don't want to hear me bullshitting all day, but personally, I feel like Sean had every right to fire this guy because I feel like he didn't really have a problem with anything that he said because that's what coaches say to their fighters. You know, they just got to motivate them and they got to tell them the truth. But it's the fact that the guy decided to say all of this on a podcast, you know, for the whole world to see. And me personally, I just feel like that's weird, man. He could have just had this conversation with him behind the scenes. They could have talked it out and reevaluated some things, you know what I mean? But like Sean said, his coach decided to turn into an influencer and talk smack online. So, there you have it. But I want to hear how you feel about this in the comment section, though. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you're on the mouthpiece.